We have an update from a previous story we covered regarding former NBA star and Seattle Supersonic Shawn Kemp. In footage published by TMZ, Kemp was recorded using a firearm in the parking lot of a Tacoma, Washington mall in early March. He would be placed in handcuffs and booked into Pierce County Jail at the time. A Tacoma police spokesperson said Kemp aimed at someone in the parking lot. However, further video would show Kemp tried signaling to local police which direction a man in a Toyota went. Kemp would say via Fox's Q13 he fired in self-defense. Further reporting would state Kemp allegedly had property stolen from his car a day prior, and he tracked his cell phone, which showed up in Tacoma, Washington. Q13's David Rose would also report the suspect fired at Kemp first.
So many open questions here. Do you think law enforcement made an arrest maybe too soon? What else should they have been looking into?
I definitely think it was too soon. Look, Kemp waited for the police to come. He didn't try to flee. The other car did flee, and so you could say that he didn't have any culpability there because he wanted to report what happened.
Terry Austin, a trial attorney and legal analyst for Law and Crime Network, would weigh in. Kemp, 53, would appear in a Pierce County courthouse. That's per Lionel Donovan III of King 5 Seattle. He would plead not guilty. Local prosecutors have charged him with a single count of assault. He would also be released without posting bail. Here's the difference in the prosecution and the defense. Kemp's lawyers allege Kemp returned fire after trying to retrieve his cell phone, indicating very clearly he was second to shoot. However, the prosecution disagrees. They cite a probable cause statement by Tacoma police, which reads, Kemp was not shot at. They also refer to a text moments prior to his arrival at the scene where he allegedly wrote, I'm about to shoot this expletive. As we have covered many times, police statements should not necessarily be taken as completely factual and should be looked at through an objective lens. Via the American Bar Association, the police use their power and reach to frame the story first. Many media companies to this day take their statements as fact. If so, and without cell phone footage, we would have never known George Floyd was suffocated to death. To be very clear, I am not saying that the statement is not accurate. What I'm saying is have a keenful eye on how this story plays out and if the initial statement over time holds weight. What seems odd is we have a case with a high-profile local celebrity and the man who allegedly fired at Shawn Kemp per the New York Daily News is yet to be identified. The probable cause statement would also conclude the former NBA big man told local police he was shot at first, thus he went back to his own vehicle, which was a few spots away, to get his firearm. Video allegedly contradicts this claim, showing he had the firearm in his possession. King 5 would cite court documents that reported Tacoma police recovered a .357 caliber revolver. A witness would claim it was thrown in the bushes. On March 8th, officers would arrest Kemp. However, he was released the same day. The charges would come in on April 14th. Police would also note the Toyota was stolen, only to be recovered days later. That person, again, to reiterate, has not been found. TMZ would note on Kemp's court date, as part of the conditions of his release, the judge said the former NBA star could not have firearms. Kemp was also ordered to have no contact with the alleged victims in the case. He's due back in court next month. We'll keep you updated as it all goes down.